everything you believed about loyalty in this story was a lie waiting to collapse. Because episode 9 doesn't just test relationships, it exposes them. And not gently, not slowly, it tears through them like a storm that's been building for far too long. And the scariest part? No one sees the full damage coming. Not even Jamie. This episode begins in silence, but not the peaceful kind, the kind that feels wrong, heavy, like the world itself is holding its breath after everything that just happened. The air around Fraser's Ridge feels different now, colder, uncertain, almost like the land knows something the characters don't. And right at the center of it all is Jamie, standing alone again. Isn't that interesting? For a man surrounded by family, allies, and people who would die for him, he still ends up alone in the moments that matter most. Looking out over the ridge, his face is calm. But come on, we all know that look by now. That's not peace. That's calculation. That's the look of a man already preparing for the next loss. Because deep down, he knows this isn't over. And Claire, she sees it too. She doesn't need words. She doesn't need a warning. One look at Jamie and she already understands. Something is coming. Something bigger than what they've already survived. And for once, even she looks unsure. Not weak. Never that. But cautious. Like she's bracing herself for a reality she can't fix with medicine or logic. And that's where the episode gets dangerous. Because when Claire starts to feel powerless, you know things are about to spiral. Back at the ridge, the emotional cracks are impossible to ignore. Fergus is gone, and no one is really saying it out loud, but his absence is everywhere. In the silence, in the way people avoid certain conversations, in the way Marsali moves through the house like she's holding herself together by force. But here's the twist. She's not just grieving. She's angry, and not the quiet kind of anger, not the kind you hide behind tears. This is something deeper, something sharper. There's a moment where she stands there holding her child, staring out at the ridge, and you can almost feel the question burning inside her. How much more are they supposed to lose? And honestly, she's not wrong, is she? This family has sacrificed everything, over and over again. And for what? Survival? Love? Destiny? At what point does it stop feeling noble and start feeling like a curse? That tension doesn't stay contained. It spreads, slowly, quietly, like a crack running through glass. Everyone feels it, even if they don't say it. And then we get to William. Now this is where things get really interesting. Because for the first time, William isn't just angry. He's lost, completely lost. He's pushed people away, burned bridges, tried to act like he has control, but episode 9 strips that illusion away piece by piece. And what's left? A young man standing in the middle of a war, not even sure who he is anymore, not English enough, not Fraser enough, not anything enough. And when he finally faces Lord John again, it's not the explosive confrontation you might expect. It's worse. It's honest. There's tension, yes. There's frustration, definitely. But underneath all of it, there's fear. Real fear. The kind that comes from realizing you might lose someone before you've even figured out what they mean to you. And Lord John, he doesn't hold back this time. He calls William out. Not with anger, but with truth. And somehow, that hits harder. Because you can see it in William's reaction. For the first time, he's actually listening. Not reacting, not arguing, listening. And that changes everything. Meanwhile, just when you think things couldn't get more unstable, the episode introduces something new. A stranger. And no, this isn't one of those simple friend or foe situations. That would be too easy. This presence feels off, unclear, dangerous in a way that isn't immediate, but lingers. The kind of danger that doesn't attack right away. The kind that waits. This stranger brings information, and not just any information, the kind that shifts the entire understanding of what's happening in the war. Alliances aren't as solid as they seemed. Plans aren't as secure as they believed, and suddenly, Fraser's Ridge doesn't feel safe anymore. Let that sink in. The one place that was supposed to be home is now a target. So when Jamie gathers everyone to share this news, the atmosphere changes instantly. The room feels smaller, tighter, Like the walls are closing in? No one says it directly, but everyone is thinking the same thing. Are they already too late? Claire senses it immediately. This isn't just strategy. This isn't just politics. This is survival. And the moment survival becomes the priority, everything else starts to fall apart. Trust, loyalty, even love. Because when fear takes over, people don't always make the right choices. They make the